Nelda.
Thank you, Dr. Lauren.
Let's see. That was taken the summer after I retired from the lab. You're holding those lovely yellow roses Jensen planted.
You look exactly the same, Nelda. That's kind of you, Jaina.
Jaina, Nelda will put that away for you.
Oh, it's okay, Mom. I like to do it.
You're not chilly, are you, Jaina? You shouldn't be. It's the optimum temperature, 72 degrees. Isn't that right, Nelda?
Of course, Dr. Lauren. The optimum temperature. The heating system designed for perfect heat distribution. The windows for perfect ventilation and air. The chairs designed for maximum comfort. Oh, and the ceiling, created for perfect acoustical qualities. Everything designed to perfection. Everything made for a perfect life.
Oh, please keep going, Nelda. Oh, that's right. Oh.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Jaina, you know it helps my appetite. Almost 6, nearly time for dinner. Isn't that right, Nelda?
Of course, Dr. Lauren. Let's eat a little bit early tonight. Or let's eat a little bit later. Oh, let's go to a restaurant.
A restaurant? Why in the world would we go out to eat in a restaurant?
I don't know, it would be different.
It certainly would be different. We'd sit in traffic for over an hour, breathing in pollution and listening to the constant buzz of the 21st century. Then we'd have to eat greasy, unpalatable food served off of dirty, unwashed plates. I don't know what we'd succumb to first, food poisoning or a migraine.
Would that be all, Dr. Lauren?
Oh, Nelda, just a little bit longer.
Don't make her do that anymore.
What is the matter with you?
I want to go outside and hear the clean, beautiful sound of rain. Not be all cooped up in here listening to these constant animal grunts of pleasure.
Jaina!
Oh, yell at me, Mother. Please yell at me. It proves you have a mouth and a mind and a voice and lungs. We're atrophying in here, Mother. We sit in here day after day and year after year while that clock turns and turns, and we decay with every minute while Nelda the masseuse and Robert the housekeeper and Captain Audrey What does Captain
Sailing lesson. What are you getting at, Jaina?
They do everything but breathe for us.
All of you, leave us.
Yes, Dr. Lauren.
Nelda, I'm talking to you.
Yes, Jaina?
Well, don't you agree with me?
You were saying, Jaina?
Well, I was making a point about, I was just referencing that,
Please don't stop, Jaina. We have no secrets here.
no secrets, Mother? That's all we have, our secrets. That's how we live our lives, by shutting out the world and turning our back on it, while these fleshless, heartless things turn my mother into jelly.
If I may say so, Jaina, you sound jealous.
You said it yourself, Jaina. I designed and built them to perfection, and I made these people quite indestructible.
It's like living with ghosts.
No, not ghosts. Ghosts are those who have died after living. These people had no life until I gave it to them.
the residence of Dr. Lauren, which is in reality a menagerie for machines. These are Dr. Lauren's robots, built for function as well as artistic perfection. But Dr. Lauren and her daughter will soon discover that perfection is relative, and there's a price that must be paid. And eventually, the bill comes due.
Almost 4. Nearly time for Kitty's dinner. Isn't that right, Robert?
Yes, Dr. Lauren.
I think tuna tonight, Robert.
I'll prepare it, Dr. Lauren. Will there be anything else?
Not tonight.
Good night, Dr. Lauren.
Good night, Robert.
Robert, you don't have to do that. I'll see Kitty tonight.
Well, Jaina, should we talk about it now?
Talk about what?
I think that's quite obvious. Something I find you're unhappy. You're rebellious. Do you think that makes me happy, Jaina?
I don't know.
I explained to you a long time ago why I did what I did, why I retired from the world, and why I built these people.
What you've done to yourself is an atrocity. But what you've done to me is worse. You've turned me into a freak, Mom. An unsocial, unworldly, isolated freak.
Do you know what else I've done for you, Jaina? I've kept you from harm. I've protected you against disease. You've never had to look in the face of war or poverty or prejudice. You've been isolated, yes, but what you think of as imprisonment is asylum and security.
Asylum and security in a mausoleum? Time is running out, Mother. Instead of controlling, you're being controlled. You're becoming dependent. You have to get rid of them, Mom. Destroy them. Dismantle them.
Jaina, they're not just machines. Do you know how many thousands of hours I've spent developing and perfecting them? Do you realize how intricate they are, how scientifically precise? They're not just arms and legs that move, Jaina. They have minds and wills. They have memory tracks. All of them can tell you in detail everything that's happened to them since their early childhood, and they had no childhood. They were created just as you see them now, looking the way they do, acting the way they do, each with their own special skill. The housekeeper was created as a housekeeper. The masseuse designed as a masseuse. Captain Andre knows nothing but... Oh! You are not asking me to destroy machines, Jaina! You're asking me to destroy life!
Life, Mother? They're complicated toys. You've turned this house into a playroom.
You're acting like a willful child.
A willful child? I'm acting like a woman who wants more out of life than be massaged 5 times a day. You have to get rid of them, Mom. Captain Andre, Melda, Robert, all of them.
That's not possible.
Well, I'll give you a choice. Either get rid of them, or I'll leave.
Leave? You can't leave. Well, who would look after you? Where would you go? What would you do out there?
I would be with normal people, Mom. People who live and work and die, but do it properly, the way nature intended.
It just isn't possible.
I want my freedom!
That was very selfish and childish of you,
Jaina,
Jaina.
you must respect your mother.
I agree. We must show respect.
Stop it! You with your sad little homilies and your stupid cliches. You're nothing but walking record players.
You are making it very difficult for me to be patient.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, Mother. I know how accustomed you are to perfection.
Jaina, you don't really want to leave me, do you?
I thought I made myself very clear. I want you to open a window and let some air in. I want you to let the world in.
By destroying my life's work? Jaina, I love you so much. Oh, if only you could see that all of this has been just as much for you as for me. Oh, Jaina, I love you more than words can tell.
I know.
Then you'll stay. Oh, please stay. Promise me. Tell me you'll stay.
No.
Jaina, I'll do as you ask, I promise. I'll do it straight away.
Robert, Nelda, Captain Andre. Rest in peace.
Robert, I want you to take everybody downstairs to my workroom.
Have our services been unsatisfactory, Dr. Lauren?
Robert, I've given you an order. All of you go downstairs and wait for me.
But I've been an excellent housekeeper. You know I have.
There isn't a more skilled masseuse in the entire country.
Are you dissatisfied with my services? My princess?
No! No more. Robert, you have your orders. It's over. We're alone. Alone in the house now, just you and me and my daughter. Oh, I've become so accustomed to them. It will be difficult at first.
Mom! Mom! Oh, we're gonna live like normal people, Mom! We're gonna have parties and take trips and make friends, and then I'll meet someone, and then maybe I'll fall in love, and then before you know it, we're gonna have grandchildren, Mom. Think about it. Grandchildren! What's wrong? What's the matter?
Oh, well, it's just what you said about grandchildren. What I mean to say is it's perfectly normal and natural for a parent to think of their child as a child. And then when suddenly that child grows up and starts talking about children of their own, well, it's just a lot for a parent to process.
Something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right. What is it? What is it? Something's not right. Why aren't there any pictures of me in the album?
No, Gina, there's lots of pictures of you. Look, here's a picture of you at Easter, and here's pictures of you decorating the Christmas tree last Christmas.
But not as a kid. There are no pictures of me as a child. Pictures of you and the robots. Always Why? I want you to tell me why. Why? Oh, it's not true. Oh, it's not true. Oh, please tell me it's not true.
Jaina, you are my daughter. You know you're my daughter. And besides, you remember everything from your childhood. You remember the schools you went to. You remember the children you played with. You remember all the places you visited. You do remember them, Jaina. You have to remember.
Why? Because you fed them to me? Memory track. Tell me what I am, Mother. You have to tell me what I am.
It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference at all, Jaina. I was childless. I had nothing of my flesh to leave behind. Nothing of my heart, nothing of my love.
So you made me. You built me. You manufactured me. The housekeeper was made as a housekeeper. The masseuse built as a masseuse. Each programmed for a very specific purpose. And a daughter. You made a daughter.
Jaina, I created you out of love. It doesn't matter what you are or how you got here. You're my daughter. You have to understand that you're my daughter.
I can't be your daughter. I'm a thing. I'm a machine. A machine. Jaina! Jaina! I can't feel any love. No love at all.
Please have more functions! Captain Alfred! Oh, Kitty. Everything's changed now. She'll never be the same. What will we do, Kitty? What will we do? Oh, no. I couldn't possibly do anything like that. The thought of her not being here. Oh, I don't think I can stand it. Oh, Jaina! Nelda. Lay back for now and come massage my shoulders. Almost 6. Nearly time for dinner. Isn't that right, Nelda?
Of course, Dr. Lauren. Of course.
Should you find yourself worn out by the rigors of competing in a very competitive world, if you're distraught by having to share your existence with the noises and neuroses of the 21st century, if you crave serenity but want it full-time and with no strings attached, get yourself a workroom in the basement, and then drop a note to Dr. Lauren. She's made comfort her life's work. And maybe there are a few do-it-yourself pamphlets still available in the Twilight Zone.